going on, everybody? Steve V here with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be letting you guys know 7 things that I want to pick up this year for the Mancave Arcade. Some of it is Arcade 1-Up related, no big surprise there. I got a decal I want to pick up. I have a collector piece that will finally be available that I can add to my collection. I got a couple upgrades I want to do. So all in all, I got a pretty good game plan of what I would love to pick up this year for this space. One of them I actually have for pre-order right now. So I'm going to start there, and then I'll let you guys know all the other stuff that I plan to add in this space for 2022. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so like I was telling you guys, I have something for pre-order, and I'm hoping to have it by February, and that is the Ridge Racer cabinet. Now, I used to have the Outrun cabinet, and I had it right next to my Big Buck Hunter here. But I ended up selling it because it didn't really fit the need of what I was looking for as far as a driving cab for this space. Outrun is a great game. I actually played Outrunners in the arcade, so a lot of solid games on that cabinet that I did enjoy, but I was looking for something a little more modern. I wanted to have something along that 3D polygonal style of game. I also wanted to get a stand-up driving cabinet after kind of experiencing what Arcade 1-Up did with the Outrun cabinet. I had the sit-down Outrun, and that stool was not very comfortable. After 10 to 15 minutes playing on that stool, the old back started hurting. So that's when I kind of realized the stand-up driving cabinets were kind of the way to go as far as what Arcade 1-Up is offering. Also with the Ridge Racer cabinet, it's going to come with the rumble steering wheel, so that's pretty cool. 5 great games. So I'm really looking forward to getting that in the Mancave Arcade and finally having a driving cabinet back in the mix here, because after selling Outrun, I did miss having a driving cabinet down here, but I am really looking forward to getting one that's a little more close to what I personally want regarding games in my space. So the second cabinet that I'm actually hoping to get from Arcade 1-Up this year is the Atari Legacy Centipede cabinet. Now, I did not pick up the Tempest. It was very tempting to pick up, but I kind of was a little hesitant just because I was seeing some people having issues with the control deck where the trackball and the spinner would work, but the buttons would stop working. It maybe only happened to, 3 or 4 people, but those 3 or 4 people that posted about it really scared me away from getting that cabinet, even though I love a lot of the games on that cabinet. Centipede is one of my favorite games. I love that game, and that's why I have the Countercade. But now seeing that Arcade 1-Up is re-releasing the Atari Legacy, and it's going to be in a Centipede form factor with all the same games, but 2 extra games. And it's also going to have leaderboards because it's going to have Wi-Fi. It was a no-brainer for me to want to pick up that cabinet. So I'm going to be selling my Centipede and Space Invaders Countercade, and I am going to be hopefully bringing in the Centipede Atari Legacy cabinet if it is for the right price. Now, I'm already pretty much at my limit as far as how many Arcade 1-Up cabinets I can have down here. I'm at 11. Well, when I get my Ridge Racer, I will be at 11 3/4 scale machines, and I got the 1 pinball and then the 2 Countercades there. After I sell the Centipede and the Space Invaders and bring the actual 3/4 scale Centipede, I will be at 12 3/4 scale machines, and I really feel like that's my max. I don't want the space to be crammed. I want it to be, a comfortable, free-flowing space where you can get to all the machines comfortably and be able to play them all comfortably. So 12 will be my max. So Centipede will be my last Arcade 1-Up cabinet as far as giving a space to a new machine. I'm not saying it's going to be my last cabinet of all time. It's just going to be my last cabinet to fill a space. So 12 will be the limit. And then the last Arcade 1-Up related thing that I'm hoping to get in the space is I want to get the Simpsons stool. So with the Canadian offering of the Simpsons, it did not come with a stool, but Turtles in Time did, and my Marvel vs. Capcom came with a stool. So I really like to get the Simpsons stool to kind of finish my little collection of stools there with my 3 90s games there. Hopefully, Arcade One Up will make that available, and I'll be able to pick it up on Amazon or at the Brick or Walmart or wherever. But as of right now, it is not available. So my OCD is kind of going nuts every time I look in this corner and just see those two stools and no stool for The Simpsons. But hopefully that will be taken care of this year, because I'm really hoping they do make that stool available. So another thing I'm really hoping to get my hands on this year for the Mancave Arcade is a basketball game, arcade game, similar to what I have on my door here. Now, I am very limited with space, so that's why I have this one here. But I am hoping to somehow make some room to actually get one that stands on the ground. When I go to any arcade, whether it's at the movie theater or a barcade, if they have one of these machines available. I love playing the basketball games. I just find them very fun, and even at home, every now and then, I just like grabbing the basketball, and I might be sitting on my couch and trying to get some 3-pointers. So I'm really looking forward to trying to find a basketball game, arcade game that I can fit in the space comfortably, but just have it be a little bit bigger, because this one, it does fit the need to a certain extent, but at the same time, I want something that flows a little better with what I got going on down here with the arcades. And yeah, I'm going to see what I can find. I've looked on Amazon quite a few times. A lot of those ones are quite big. So I think it's just going to take me some time to try to find one that actually fits in the space comfortably and kind of gives me what I need. So another thing that I'm hoping to upgrade is I love this mini pool table that I was able to find off of Amazon. And if by the end of the year I still have this pool table, I have no issues with that. But the other day on Facebook Marketplace, I saw somebody that was selling one of those combo tables. So the combo table was about this size, and it had pool, air hockey, and foosball. And that really enticed me. So I actually sent a message to the lady that was selling it because she was selling it for a really good deal. And I tried to work something out with her, but unfortunately somebody beat me to the punch and bought it. So I lost out on it. But that kind of made me interested into trying to maybe find something like that, but secondhand. I'm not looking to buy a new one, because a lot of the newer ones are like $300 to $500. This lady was selling it under $100. I'm not saying I'm going to find that either. But if I'm able to find one around the $100 to $200 range on a Facebook Marketplace or something like that, Kijiji, I would be willing to put this one up for sale and trade in for that, because I know it's going to fit in my space, because it's about the same size as this, but it offers 3 different gaming options that I feel would be really fun for my family and friends. So that is something I'm hoping to upgrade this year if I'm able to find it secondhand. If not, you're going to see this by the end of the year, and that's not a negative by any means. But if I am able to find that combo pack, that would be a huge plus. So something I really love about my space is some of these posters that I have on the wall. I just feel like it adds a little something to the space, kind of lets people know some of the stuff I'm interested in, some of the sports teams that I follow, just different things I'm interested in. You can see the wrestling belts there. So obviously I'm a pro wrestling fan. I'm a big UFC fan as well. So I got some UFC posters of, events I've gone to, wrestling posters of events I've gone to. So my walls really tell the story of who I am as a person and things I'm interested in. So another thing I'm kind of hoping to get in the Mancave Arcade this year is some form of retro Nintendo poster. Now, one that I've seen a lot of people post, well, not necessarily post the specific poster, but when they're showing their game rooms, it seems to catch my eye a lot, and that is the Super Mario 3 poster of Mario with the raccoon tail and the ears kind of flying, which was on the front of the actual game cartridge. that poster has really intrigued me. But I've also seen some other retro Nintendo posters, one for Super Mario World, Donkey Kong, Legend of Zelda. I'm a huge retro gamer. That's basically all I really play. I don't play a lot of the modern stuff just because I don't have a lot of time. So, having these arcades and having some of the mini consoles, it's really fun to just sit down. And when I have 15 minutes to, 30 minutes to kind of play some games, I like playing the games that I grew up on. And one of my favorites is Super Mario 3, but I do love a lot of the other classic Super Nintendo and Nintendo games. So I'm really hoping to maybe find some type of Nintendo poster to put on my wall. And I am leaning more towards that Super Mario 3 poster, and it's probably going to be right next to my James Bond poster and right above the pinball machine. So that's something I'm hoping to pick up this year. It's just a matter of looking to see what's available and try to get the best deal on a nice picture and a nice frame for that. So hopefully you guys will be seeing that soon. So another thing I am very excited to finally get my hands on for this space is the new Jada Batmobile diecast model for the new Batman movie coming out this year. I've become a huge fan of these Jada diecast Batmobile pieces. I picked up one a couple years back, and it was only supposed to be one. I just really liked the way it looked, and that was the Batmobile and Batman figurine from the 1989 movie, because that's my favorite Batman movie. Well, one day I went to Walmart, and I saw they had the Batman Forever Batmobile with the Batman figurine, and I picked it up, and from that day on, a collection was born. I've really enjoyed collecting these pieces. I'm a huge Batman fan, and I really think Jada does a fantastic job with these models. Now, I've been waiting patiently for the Batman and Batmobile for the new movie coming out. I followed Jada on Facebook, and they finally showed some images of what looks to be that Batmobile, and I believe it's going to be coming out probably sometime mid-year. So I'm really looking forward to picking that up and adding that to my collection. I have 6 models here that I plan to keep in box, and I hope to find a better way to kind of show them off because they're beautiful pieces, a work of art, and right now I just have them on this bookshelf, and I don't feel like that's really showing them off the way I would like to show them off, so I just need to find a better way to have them out. But right now, this is where I can fit them, and yeah, really looking forward to getting that piece. I also collect the Hot Wheels Batmobiles, and I already have the newest model of Batmobile, so it'll be really nice to get the Jada piece to go along with that. So that's something that I am ecstatic about getting my hands on this year and adding to the Mancave Arcade. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really looking forward to, making videos about all these different items when I finally get my hands on them. I feel like I got a pretty good game plan, like I was telling you guys, and there's always going to be some stuff that's going to kind of pop up throughout the year that might eventually be added on this list as far as things I want to pick up. But as of right now, January of 2022, these 7 are the main things that I hope to get my hands on and have in the Mancave Arcade. Thanks for watching the video, you guys. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys on the next video.